Hello and welcome to the final part of the 80% tutorial for Attack the Toybots. This part is going to go over the final level, which is Professor's Lair. However, there are some things to know about this level. So this level is different compared to the other ones, because those ones are more like platformers, and this one is actually a shooting level, and it has different controls rather than the simple moving and rolling that you used to do. So the controls in this level are different depending on the version you're playing. If you're playing on the PlayStation 2 version, you're going to be using the right analog stick to shoot your goo, and the R2 button to shoot out your missiles. If you're on the Wii version, you're going to be actually using the sensor bar to point and shoot your goo, or the two candles that you probably have sitting around in your room, as well as the Z button to shoot your missiles. And now, let's get started on the final part. So you're going to be entering into Professor's Lair, and then you're going to move to the left until you encounter SpongeBob's mech suit MK2. So this is an upgrade to SpongeBob's MK1 suit, and the difference with this one is that the MK2 actually shoots out a lot more missiles, and you can do it easily by holding it rather than just repeatedly mashing it. So after you purchase this upgrade, you're going to confirm, and then you're going to be entering into Professor Calambus's lair. So after you skip these two cutscenes, you're going to walk over to this platform, and it's going to rise you up. And then you're going to go to the right side to get some missile ammo, and we're going to be collecting it throughout the run. So right here, this part is optional if you want to destroy this turret, but yeah, it's best to easily just destroy it so its missiles won't hurt you. And then you're going to aim towards this generator with your goo and then shoot a goo missile, and this will deal enough damage to destroy it. And then you're going to walk over here and repeat the same thing with the generator on this side. Just aim towards it and then shoot a goo missile, but in case you don't reach it, you can just shoot two missiles and it will deal enough damage. And then this gate will be open and then you can walk into it. So as you can see right here, the health is currently very low, and if this does end up happening to you, you'll have to be very careful because there are not many checkpoints, and if you end up dying in this part, you will be checkpoints at the beginning. However, there is a health regenerator right here that you can pick up and your health will be fully restored. Now after you skip this cutscene, you're going to want to shoot all 4 of these turrets over here because there's no way to progress. You can use either your goo, but also your missiles, just to defeat them a little bit easily. So after you do that, you're going to be transported over here, and then you're just going to walk up, but avoid all the missiles in your way. And you can actually shoot these specific enemies called Big Tin Robots, and the reason you want to defeat them the most out of all of them in this level is because they actually give you missile ammo, and we're going to be using it a lot, so it's going to be very useful to defeat those ones in case you need some extra. So you're going to walk up here, and then you're going to defeat this Jimmy bot, and then shoot a missile to destroy this generator, and then also destroy the Big Tin, as you'll be able to get some ammo. And then you're going to skip this cutscene, and then avoid the additional enemies right here. But you can destroy these 2 Big Tin robots if you want to get the extra ammo. There is also a health regenerator right here in case you end up being on low health in this area. Then you're going to want to destroy the generator on the left side, and then walk back down afterwards. So you're going to want to walk over here and destroy this generator above, and then you're going to want to walk to the right side and destroy the second generator. So if you're on 16x9, you can be able to destroy it from all the way over here, but if you're on 4-3, you have to destroy it a little bit more closer. And then you're going to destroy this last generator, and then you're going to be in a little auto-scrolling segment, but you have to just avoid the lasers and the turrets, so this part will just be sped up. You're going to destroy the generator that is below, and you're going to walk back up, and then you're going to be transported back to the previous segment in the beginning of the level, and you're just going to hold down and avoid these missiles. So this little area can either spawn in 2 Big Tin robots, 1 Big Tin robot, or if you're lucky you can get none, and that's a little bit of RNG right here. And then you're just going to avoid these missiles and then go on that next platform for another auto-scrolling segment. So you're going to destroy this laser over here, and it can sometimes still hit you even after you destroy it. However, if it does, it won't deal that much more damage to you, and you'll be okay because you'll get a health regenerator right over here. So after you destroy this generator up here, you're going to have to be very careful and position yourself in the center of the platform that is right over towards the end. If you don't end up being in the center, you will miss a load trigger that will actually cause the level to not load in, and you'd have to fall and reload back into the previous area, which will cost you a lot of time. So you might want to write this down somewhere so you won't forget this part. But other than that, it's a simple thing as before, destroying the 2 generators while also following the path. So on this part of the auto-scroller, you're actually going to want to shoot down this helicopter because it can actually give you 1 or 2 ammos for your missiles, which is going to be a little bit more helpful in case you're running low. Now, there are going to be some enemies that are going to spawn right in front of you, but you can just have destroyed them immediately and you won't have to worry about it. And then there's going to be 1 more generator coming up that you can just destroy, and then you're going to just walk into the path, and then you're going to be entering the final section of this level. Now you're going to want to be careful and avoid these lasers. You can't shoot them like the one that you were able to shoot earlier, so you'll have to be a bit more careful just to not take any excess damage from it and the missiles that are coming up afterwards. So now comes the final part, and you're going to have to be very careful right here. So you're going to want to aim and shoot these 2 red cubes, but you want to shoot the bottom one first and then the top one, and then destroy the generator. And you'll have to be very careful because if you do end up hitting it too early or at a certain pace, you will end up being soft locked and you have to die and respawn, which will cost you a whole minute. There is a tutorial that goes over this soft lock if you encounter it a lot, so make sure to watch it in case you deal with it too much constantly on your practice. Now, other than that, you continue the same setup as you did with the first generator and repeat it down with the second one. And then you're going to hold down the missile button and destroy this wall. And then you're going to want to end the timer when you walk into the wall and the final cutscene plays, which will happen right now. And there you go, you are now done with Nicktoons Attack of the Toybots any %. We hope this video was very helpful for you to learn this game's any % main category, as well as being able to get a very good time with it. Huge thank you to Broran for helping me with commentary on parts 1, 2, and 4, as well as the editing for all of these videos. His channel will be linked in the description below. But other than that, thank you for watching and good luck with those runs. See you around!
I call upon the power of Juju!